Assalamu alaikum, Professor. How are you?
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah, doing well. Never a dull day here at CILRU.
Never. That's why we love this place. So what I was thinking about today was, I'm a sports fan to some degree, and I was reading the news and following sports news and seeing that there's been a lot of fraud, shall we say, in the news regarding the World Series and the Houston Astros winning the World Series based on fraudulent behavior and unsportsmanship, kind of at the minimum.
Yeah.
And it's something that we encourage our community. This is a halal way of entertainment, participating in sports, watching sports. And I wanted to know what your thoughts are on when you look up to teams. You're like, you follow teams, and then this is pretty disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, one thing is, certain times parents complain to me of like, there's so few halal entertainment options. So it's like sports was seen as like 100% halal, so like that's why it hurts so much. But I think there's also another component of, one is, people get attached to their teams, and that's fine. Like we can have these forms of entertainment that we take part in. And the reason it's so appealing is, I think there's something unique about sports, that there is this understanding that it's justice.
Right.
That there's two teams that have like a set of rules, and it's just human perseverance and training that makes one like overcome the other. So that's why we're drawn to it, because like, oh, here's an experience of pure justice. And I actually take it back to, that's why sometimes kids are attached to video games. It's actually because they feel like their lives are unfair. So they get fairness when they play a game. They get fairness when they're in sports. So like it has a real value to us, and the reason it hurts so much when we hear about a cheating scandal is, oh no, I thought it was just, and it's no longer just. So like it hurts us inside, and I think it should. So that's why like, when we hear these things, it should make us want to advocate for us to fix it, because this was supposed to bring out the inherent like best of us type of mentality when we observed it.
Yeah, and the challenge is that we all are very aware of the amount of money that's in sports too.
Yeah.
And what that elicits, right? The consequence of money, sponsorships, and the reality that why should sports be any different really than other, corporations that are committing fraud and behaving in illegal manner. Why should sports kind of be immune to that?
Yeah.
It's just something to reflect upon as our values of our society.
It is, and it hurts us. And I would say as responsible fans of sports teams, we need to be people that say, no, we demand better. We demand justice in our sports system. We like fair practices. If we're going to invest our time in it, we're also going to invest our time bettering it. So I think that should be the approach whenever we hear these type of things. One is that hurt is coming from a really good place. It's coming from a place that's calling for justice. And on the other side, okay, so what do I do with it? Now I become a voice to kind of remove these negative elements from this generally very uplifting and very appropriate form of recreation.
Just like, look, there, a lot to think about. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum assalam.